Well, finally happened. It's finally out, boys. The trailer for FNAF 2, the movie. Honestly, pretty excited. I actually really enjoyed the first movie. I was very curious how they were going to do the second one, considering every single game kind of has a little twist to it. It's both the same and different, and it becomes even more gorier as the series goes on. So, I want to see. I really, really, really want to see if the violence will increase, because I've had people who I've went to the cinema with in regards to this that it's a horror movie, but it's not a horror movie. There's not enough jump scares and there's not enough this and that in the first movie, right? And I sort of kind of promised to them that the series as it goes on is going to get a little bit more darker, Again, we don't know that, but just speculation. I just imagine they would, considering they're working with the original creator and they're respecting the IPs like very well. But I am curious what's gonna happen. The whole Vanessa twist switch thing that they're doing is interesting as well. So I want to see if there'll be a little bit more violence and more horror, I guess, more horror elements to him. Rather, like, personally, I don't care. I like it the way it is because I'm a fan of the series. But like, I'm looking at it from the perspective of somebody who hasn't seen it. I'm curious if this trailer will deliver something like that. So let's look at it. This is my first time seeing this trailer. I was excited it was gonna drop because we had the teaser, and now we're gonna have the full trailer. So let's see.
So you wanna tell me about your bad dreams?
It's always the same.
So this is the bedroom
Your dad.
thing. So instead of
We're never gonna be able to move forward
okay,
until you deal with some of the mess you left in your head.
My father was a monster. You know that.
right,
Everyone called it an accident, but it wasn't until years later when those 5 children went missing
okay,
that I knew she was murdered by him.
Are you ever gonna go back to Freddy's, I mean?
he's so much older now. It's crazy.
My sister is here.
Okay,
Where are you gonna run to?
and the audio levels are so unbalanced in this trailer.
What do they want with my sister? Half of this town will be dead by morning.
Wait, that sounded like Pat Pat. So loud. It's crazy. Per cinema. Jump scare mango. Here. Hello. Alright. Wait. Stop. There's so many things in there that I didn't get a moment to look at them, so I'm curious to go back and see them. Shout out to Scott Cawthon and Tammy, Madam Tammy. I am really excited to look at some of these details here. So, my understanding, look at this, clearly her, right? No, wait, no. Is that her? Is that supposed to be her? Okay. Because I understand, like, this is whole her running right from the thing. But what if this is a bait and switch, and this is that other girl from the other trailer? The other blonde girl. Because that looks more like her than... Hold on, let's look at it a little bit. So, how do we imagine? So, do I think this is what? Is this the nightmares in a sense, kind of putting it like with the bed and the thing and there's just the twisted way of it? Because the nightmare animatronics, how are they gonna show up? And I'm very curious how that's gonna work out. I mean, obviously we're looking at Withers, right? But like eventually the nightmare versions, is it gonna be just slightly integrated here in a way, you know, because that you can't have. I mean, you can have a movie about the weathers and the nightmare versions and everything, and every single one is separate from the thing. But I feel like it's gonna become a bit more repetitive in a way, unless we go full on horror. I'm trying to look for
Your dad.
right, because like if you remember in the nightmares, that's where the doors with the opening in the hallway and everything. But that's not in this FNAF though. That's the thing. It's just it gives me those vibes. What did it say? Top hat. Eyes to glow. I can't really make this stuff out. Ears to be something L. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, dude. Oh no, wait, hold on. No, this is so when she wakes up. So this happens after she wakes up from her coma.
We're never gonna be able
I imagine so, right?
to move forward.
Marbles. I'm trying to think. One of the kids didn't have marbles as a thing.
Until you deal with some of the mess you left in your head.
Am I missing something from FNAF too? Like, I get the plane, right? The plane is the son, the plane that she got from from his brother because of the dad. I guess these could be items from previous victims.
My father was a monster.
What the fuck? What the fuck would the marbles be? Okay, well, let's look at William here. It's the same house.
You know that.
It's the way he does it. It's the same thing in the first. It's so good, man. So I really think. Well, hold on. I really think she is semi hallucinating probably these things in the house, since she's witnessed probably some of this stuff. Daddy, I'm sorry you missed my birthday, but I really love my present. I miss our park something. I imagine park time adventures. So I guess man, this really reminds me of that thing with the last FNAF game. I'm trying not to spoil, because there's something like that in it, and it's very similar.
Everyone called it an accident, but
How long is it, Tiles?
it wasn't until years later when those 5 children went
Does it say name for this guy?
Everyone called it an accident, but it wasn't until years later when those 5 children went missing.
The 5 children went missing. So this is 5 children missing accident. But this is different, right? Because these are not the same children. From this, these are not the same kids, right? Is it? No, because that feels like, yeah, the green shirt. So look at that. So green shirt and him. I imagine this is him. Some completely different. It's completely. So this is Garrett and the blonde chick, which is probably Vanessa. I'm completely reaching here, but it's just how I see it, right? This will be Mike. So I don't know, Garrett. This is Vanessa. I mean, it doesn't make sense for it only to be 3 children in the picture, right?
But I knew.
Okay, Fazbear's Pizza grand opening, right? This is the thing that we saw. No. Yes. No, that is pizzeria. Is it pizzeria and pizza different? William Afton's early ambitions. Fuck. I can't read that, man. What the fuck? No, shut up. Hold on, I want to look at the picture. So he's alone in that picture. But they said Edwin's was going to be in the thing.
She was murdered.
Is this so? Hold on. Oh, there it is. A ball, a field of animatronics. Field of animatronics owes a grand deal. Oh, the field of animatronics owes. The singular vision and revolutionary week of work of merging technology. Right, William Afton, pioneering vision of merging technology with entertainment using animatronic robots not only for kids but also serve as a form of companionship. Hello? Hold up. Huh? Hold up. What is that? Companionship. In addition to his early success in the field of robotics, the opening of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza restaurant, where his animatronic characters function, have made him a well-respected member of the local business community. Right, all designed to be lifelike. Fuck me, it's so difficult to read this shit here in the fucking sun and everything. Blah blah blah. Equipped with the original movements, even though Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy are brought to life in a way that there never have something before, never have been seen before. These robots have all become loved characters, entertainment children and adults alike. From the outside, Fairfax Pizza, the place of wonder and excitement that was in the commercial. Children gather at birthday parties, play games, and watch as the animatronic characters perform on stage, singing songs and engaging with the something with the kids. I don't know. Fucking. In context, William Afton is a successful and innovative businessman. I guess that's what it says. He appears to be a man who has it all: wealth, respect, and a thriving business. Fuck me, am I blind? What the fuck? Afton's ambitions don't stop here. So, like, the excitement is almost his potential for his. Literally, I'm guessing what it says because it's so fucking blurry. Look, let me put my glass. Look, it's not my glasses. It's not a glasses issue. Yeah, it's not a glasses issue. It's literally blurry. The fuck. So I have to guess what it says. He always has some characters in development, as well as and some other surprises for his restaurant. I guess that's what it says. Life also has something and into new spaces with something and drive like Afton's. This is early to the beginning for Freddy for Fazbear Entertainment. God damn, fuck me. Now if I move 1 second and it's unblurred, I swear to God. No, it's not. That was so hard to read. Like, look at that. Like, what the bottom here? Like, it was so difficult to read. It's so blurry. I want to read the other stuff, but like, man, it's so difficult. I want to look at this. I imagine, is this the bite of 87? No. Because, I mean, why is she holding the kid like that? Why is she screaming, whoever she is? I would imagine this is... What's her face? So this is the puppet, right? Because everybody was suspecting that it was going to be Garrett who was going to be the puppet. I imagine she could be the puppet. And that kid has a striped shirt. So, I don't know, buddy. that could be the one that triggered it all. So I'm curious. I am very curious. So what else is happening here? This is the pizzeria. There's nobody on stage though. Well, I mean, she did scream and people did turn. But she's not holding anybody here unless she dropped them. Which I doubt. Unless she's screaming but not holding anybody. It's just... Oh wait, no, he's there now. He's not... What the fuck? That thing on the bottom moved. That feels like it's gonna fall. Could it be that this is a victim within the body of an animatronic that's on stage? They're trying to speak, but it can't because it's dead and it's just a soul. Oh, that would be cool.
Are you ever gonna go back to Freddy's? I mean,
La 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 la. But this is not the same Freddy's though, baby girl.
My sister is here.
What? So that's different, right? That's different. So grand opening. So is this at that point it is the grand opening, right? Is that's not? I'm like always doing like this. Goddamn, and the camera's not even on the thing, and my head's fucking off camera, and so much more. So, but it's. I mean, it looks fucked up, man. That means that's also abandoned. That was the Foxy ride, correct? That was the Pirate Cove ride thing? Or is that like a Monty type of thing? Which doesn't make... I mean, kind of, sort of doesn't, because they said that there were actors. No, I was... yeah, so look, this I was correct. I'm 100% sure. So this is probably... This here, right here. It's probably something to do with that. Like, that thing opens up. So it's either something comes from it or something goes down in it. My speculation is that something comes out of it, which is Freddy, right? Chica. I can't wait, dude. I cannot wait for this movie. Right, so I think this happens when she wakes up. So she's not gonna be awake for a long time. Because if you look at her, she's really fucking fucked up.
Where are you gonna run to?
So they're withered here. They're already withered. Jeez. Toilet body right there. Fuck me.
What do they want with my sister?
So what was that on top? Hold on, I saw that. I think that was the puppet, right? Was that not puppet? Those hands up there, you see those hands? Buddy, that is either a puppet. Oh, that is the puppet. There's like, it can't be mangled, can't be none of that.
My sister.
What do you want with my sister? Same thing as always, Bubby. So Freddy's in her room? But that's not Weather Freddy. That is the other Freddy. So what? Would it be that the Wizards are gonna be protecting Abby from the toy animatronics? In a sense, in a way. Half of this town will be dead.
Half of this town will be dead by morning.
Does that not sound like MatPat? So if that's MatPat, because look at how they presented it, right?
Half of this town will be dead by
I don't know.
morning.
These random people, and then they show Bonnie, right? He's voicing Bonnie.
Half of this town will be dead by morning.
Where is this? Is this another one of those looking over Abby type of thing? Because goddamn Bonnie, what the fuck? Also, Bonnie looks really good. Not joking. Like it seems very flexible, very scary, very rough. metal, like it's, kind of like plastic in a sense, like not soft, which is exactly what you want. Screwdriver. Got you. God damn. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say goddamn now. I'm gonna leave it at that. By God. By God. Okay, so we remember the TV thing that she was doing on the thing earlier. Earlier with the TV. Over yonder. Something that they were adjusting a TV. Something. One point. Where was it? Was it at the start? I don't know, somewhere. She was adjusting a TV as well. So there's that TV, I assume. So here's the thing. This looks like a kindergarten because it's the chairs. Stackable chairs like these are usually in institutes of sorts, like schools, kindergartens. I don't want to say hospitals because I don't think they have those. Because, yeah, usually you have it like this, right? I mean, I guess restaurants, they'll back doors for the chairs like that, but that's too fucking clean for those. They usually have them somewhat branded. I would assume the toys into whatever. Unless he locked his daughter in the back rooms. The back rooms with a TV and the thing, and that's what she was just sitting there. No, yeah, this is for sure something like a yeah, I think this is the same one. Because, I mean, if you look at it, right?
Half of this town will be dead by morning.
She's in the thing. So what if the toy animatronic go into a place that's like in relation to the children or whatever? So like maybe the last thing before their deaths? Because I mean, clearly she's somebody there with two eyes. Now this is the office now. Hi. Hold on. There's a lot of things. So this is that guy. Right? We know this guy. He gets yoinked, but I don't think he gets yoinked by her. But he probably teched him. So this is in the office. This guy snooping around. That is one withered Chica, I tell you what. Goddamn. Oh man, that's some creepy stuff, man. Children will have some great times sleeping after that. Hold on, what was behind her? There's something behind her. I don't know. Hold on. Ah, there's Freddy. Here's Freddy. What happens here? So that's Mangle. Maybe it is Mangle on the top of the thing. So we know it's Mangle, right? We saw the other side of the trailer where it's Mangle on top. Mangle time! FNAF Freddy's. Very interesting. Very curious. Nothing super crazy in the trailer, though. That's the thing. If you watch the first one and you've seen this one, it's pretty on the same level. They're not really spoiling anything because I still don't know exactly what's going on, which is really good. You want that shit to happen in movies, right? You don't want to get spoiled in the trailer. So I'm very curious. Movie comes out. We'll see it. Maybe we'll drop a review. Depends on how things are going. I'm very on and off with how I do my content right now. Nowadays, it's a bit different, life and like working and stuff like that. But we'll see how it's gonna play out. But this was my reaction to the FNAF 2 trailer before it comes out. Maybe it's the last trailer, maybe it's not. Maybe they'll drop something crazier. If not, then this will be it before the movie comes out. So thank you guys for watching.